What's up? I'm going to talk about a lot of things that people find controversial, a lot of things that people don't really believe in. I want to ask you a few questions. What do you believe in? Do you believe in angels? Do you believe in God? Okay. Some people say yes, some people say no. Do you believe in aliens? Do you believe in extraterrestrials? Some people say yes, some people say no. Let me take those titles out. Do you believe that there could be life outside of this planet? Most people say it's possible. Do you believe that there could be intelligent life that's smarter than us that exists outside of this planet? Some people say yes. Now let me ask you this question. Do you believe that those beings could have possibly have visited this planet? Some people will say yes, some people say no, I've never seen it. Okay. Now if it's possible that some other beings from other worlds that are possibly smarter than us have visited this planet in this day and time, is it not possible that they've probably visited this planet before? Probably a few thousand years ago. A few thousand years ago, before we had our technology that we have today, before we had the writings that we have today, before we had the books and the knowledge that we have today, we would not call these things aliens. We didn't have movies and sci-fi and all that. There was no such thing as science fiction. So if you were a shepherd in a field, and all you had was your sheep, and that's all you knew was your sheep, and all of a sudden you saw something in the sky that was bright, a bright light in the sky, flying around, and it was pulling things into the air, or it pulled you into the air, abducted you. Would you not define that the best way you knew how? It has more power than you, it's smarter than you. Would you not think of that thing as God? That's just my point right there. Everything that we believe to be as God or the gods, and not just Christianity, but in Judaism and Islam and Hinduism and every religion in the world, all the gods that we know to be true, all the myths, Mithra, Zeus, Poseidon, Ptah, Set, all the gods, Yahweh, Allah, Krishna, they are all extraterrestrial beings. All the gods, all the stories, all the myths are all about the same beings, different names. All the gods do similar things. They're grouped in families, mostly two major families. And they had something to do with our creation. They created mankind in their own image, in a way that was to be intelligent. Was this an accident? Maybe. Many stories are that mankind was created and we got smarter, and it wasn't quite the intention for us to get as smart as we have, and so they had to figure out ways to control us, because mankind was created in a way to be a servant to the gods. And maybe that's why we always feel like we need to worship this being called God. Maybe it's just ingrained in us. If you don't believe what I'm saying, I want you to ask yourself another question. Where do all the races come from? I mean, some people say, oh, well, people migrated to Europe and, eventually, they adapted and their bodies changed. Or people migrated from Europe to Africa and it was so hot, they got dark. It's a bunch of bullshit. Physical, genetic things like that do not happen on such a short period of time. That would say that the races evolved. And for most people who believe that, Christians don't believe in evolution. So if you don't believe in evolution, how are you going to believe in the races evolving over time? through adaptation. That doesn't make any sense to me. In truth, there is no such thing as evolution. There is a such thing as manipulation, genetic manipulation. The races are too different. Asians have different shaped eyes. Black people have different hair completely from everybody else. White people have different skin from everybody else. And then you have blue eyes and you have red hair, genetic things that pop up. And not only that, we have different blood types. Rh negative blood types. We have three different, A, B, O, and then we have the negative blood types, which are totally incompatible with other humans. So explain that. Mutation or genetic manipulation? What if humans are just a big old social experiment to see if we get along or if we kill each other? What if? What if planet Earth is nothing but a big experiment, a big petri dish? And they're just moving us around like chess pieces to see who's gonna win and who is gonna lose. I don't know, give me your 2 cents about what you think about that. I'm gonna give you some more information that I know about aliens, about the Bible, about the manipulation of humans. As you know, I'm a writer of this type of thought. My books, Heaven Sent, Heaven Bound, and Heaven Sent, The Ring of Death, deal with the Nephilim. And the Nephilim are the children of the angels. There's people who have blood relation to the angels, and you have stories like Samson, Goliath, Zeus, Hercules, who was the son of Zeus. All these people, all these half-human demigods, and how they had powers. And I put Samson in there too, because his story sounds very iffy. All these heroes of old who were blood related to the angels, who were sons of God. And this, they had power and dominion on earth. Tell me what you think about that. Give me your 2 cents, because if you don't do it, then who will? Peace out.